Hi guys, welcome back. So this design is gonna be ombre. I really like this design. It's so pretty. Right here I'm just sanding out her natural nails like always. I prefer to do it with a drill only because it's much faster than a file. And now I'm just cleaning up my area so I can go ahead and adhere the tips. So I did this kind of backwards, but Um, I normally cut the coffin tip first and then I blend everything out, but in this case I blended everything out and then cut the coffin tip with my little scissors. Just be very careful when it comes to cutting those things, only because sometimes you can overcut and it's just kind of messes up the shape, but you can fix it with acrylic. That's the good thing about it. So now I'm just perfecting the shape with my file. These are pretty long nails, so they are going to look really pretty. So right here I'm just dehydrating the nail with Band-Aid and applying my primer. So I am applying a very thin coat of acrylic, clear acrylic, because I'm gonna be using the whole nail with powder. So I kind of just use it so it won't stain the nail. Sometimes powders do stain the nail, but it just depends. I don't really need to do it, but I just like to do it because I'm used to doing it. Right here, it's one of my mixes. I mixed so many glitters on this, but it does have a bit of a shimmer to it. It's like a nudish pink. So just be very careful when it comes to the cuticle area. As you can see, I kind of ran it through, but just clean it. That's all I can say. As long as you clean it, it doesn't really matter if you go, if it runs through. If you clean it, then that's fine. So right here, it's a very thin coat of that pink. Now I'm applying that mylar. I cut it into like squares because that's how she wanted them. And I just keep wetting the surface so it can kind of stick. So I'm just fixing them because I am adding, I think, more. And if it's too big, then you can just go back and cut it with the scissors. And the reason why I said thin, only because there's so many things gonna be going on there. We're gonna encapsulate, and we don't want the nail to be thick. So on this one, I'm using the ultra white organic nails powder. So just do the tip, and as you can see through the division of the white and the pink, but it's not gonna show. So just keep blending and blending. The ombre is just the fade between the pink and the white. It has to look almost flawless to the point where you can't see that you used two colors. So I just keep either I add white or add pink, just in between. Just don't overdo it because if it can be a thick nail and then when you encapsulate, it's not gonna be pretty. So in this one, what makes it special about the ombre is that I added fairy dust. I added a little bit on the pink on the bottom, actually, on the nail bed. And then this one is just going to be a whole nail full of that pinkish color. And also fairy dust, kind of fading in. Kind of like an ombre, but not really because it's not two colors, it's just a glitter and a solid color. And then the pointer finger, you do the same as the pinky, which I'm adding right here, the mylar flakes. I don't really know what to call these, but I'm gonna say mylar because that's what it is, I believe. So right now, I think the thumb was just a solid color as well. I'm encapsulating, but I'm being very, very careful that it's not too thick. I'm just making sure that the design is encapsulated. As you can see, the consistency of the acrylic is not runny and it's not too dry, so it's just perfect. And I'm going to do the same to all 10 nails. Just encapsulate. Now I'm just going to file the nails, shape them, and buff them. So once everything is done, I clean everything up. I remove the dust and then clean everything with Synergy Wipe from Organic Nails. And apply my favorite top coat, which is from NSI Glaze and Go, on all 10 fingers, and then cure it under the LED lamp for 30 seconds. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I really love this design. I wish I can probably do it. I'll probably do it on myself. Thank you all for watching, and like and subscribe.